Hello guys, welcome to the new Protoss-Okko-Style. With me is Neoblade. Hello Neoblade.
Hello, Mamba. So, um, some people asked us to invent an Okko style for Legacy of the Void. At first, we thought if you're bronze and silver, you just play a 1 base all in, and then go to a 2 base all in, and so on, and then you climb up the ladder. But this style you are about to see is proven by some of my students, and so we'll just explain the build order and take you into the ladder right away and explain our goal after that. And Mamba, a Grandmaster Zerg, is helping us.
Yeah, so the build order is 14 pylon, 16 gateway, 17 gas. And then you just want to make sure that you always have 16 probes at your main base mineral line.
Except if you're building a pylon behind your economy also, then you have 15, right?
Yeah, obviously if you pull away probes for a couple seconds, that's not a big deal. But other than that, you want to make sure it's always 16 out of 16. Then at 20 supply, you expand. And then you have a short worker break, because you want to build a cybernetics core, pylon.
We need the cybernetics core for a fast mothership core, so because we do not scout, we want to be prepared for 14 pool and stuff like that. And therefore we build a zealot so we can make a small attack about 3 minutes or 3 minutes and 30 seconds, and then we'll scout what our opponent will do.
Yeah, so we attack with 3 zealots, scout with them, and then the follow-up will be a third base and charge, and lots of gateways.
Yes, and the next attack, which you won't see here, is all your zealots with charge. So we'll aim for a unit composition, charge lot, arcan, but we'll see which units we will need in bronze and silver. This will depend on the strength of our opponents.
So the mothership core will arrive in time to deal with Reapers or Adepts. And with overcharge you're safe against pretty much everything.
Yes.
Then yeah, you focus.
What happens? The Reaper will jump into our main base, and we have to time the overcharge that we can kill the Reaper, or what will happen if he jumps down to our natural base?
We will just chase the Reaper with the mothership core.
Ah, okay.
And as soon as he gets in range of a pylon, we can overcharge the pylon, and the pylon will two-shot the Reaper.
Okay. So you see now our attack is commencing, and it's totally depending on the map when you reach your opponent, and you should aim to be there before the 4-minute mark.
Yeah. Behind it you got a Twilight Council, and you put on your third base when you're saturated with 1616 at the mineral line, or as fast as possible, as soon as you have the 400 minerals.
As you can see, we can scout a lot with our zealots, and that's the main goal for the 3 zealots. You can do damage if your opponent lacks a bunker or a spine crawler or whatever. Of course you can do a little bit of damage if your micro allows it, but it's more important to build workers, not to get supply blocked and so on. I think that's it for the build order.
Yeah. And don't forget mechanics or everything, so the most important part of the build order is that you don't get overmins and don't get supply blocked and build workers all the time.
Very important. Building workers all the time, do not get supply blocked. Try to look at the minimap If you have some zealots in the mid game and late game you can spare, you would take the watchtowers and so on. Everything which you can think of, how you can watch the minimap, but more important, building workers, do not get, keep your money low and do not get supply blocked. These 3 rules are most important with this build order.
Yeah.
Okay, jump right into the first game.
Yeah. I think with the vetoes, I think we're gonna veto out Whirlwind.
And we should habitation station.
Habitation station too.
Cannot deal damage in the natural.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry, not habitation. Venue research station. I'm sorry.
No, it's too late.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Let's hope it's not habitation station. No, it's Daybreak.
Perfect.
So yeah, guys. Let's see how this works out. 3 zealot attack into charge.
It's a random opponent. I'm scared already. We'll get cheesed. We'll get. Oh, you remember? There's a spot for cannon rush there if it's a Protoss.
Behind the mineral line.
That, but well.
I think of like behind the mineral line of the main.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna abuse that, but I think I would know how to counter it.
We'll just leave the game if you wanted to.
Yeah, I think you can just...
So in the first game you built the pylon a little bit far away and now you put it near your nexus.
Yeah, I think you can always build it next to your nexus, but I'm not so sure about that yet, because I don't main Protoss. But I don't think it's that important. You can build it at your wall, I think you can even build it on the low ground. Oops. I forgot to set up camera hotkeys. "20 supply" means we expand. And then we have a short worker break. We built a cybernetics core. And then a pylon at the natural. The pylon at the natural is important because we can use it for overcharge in case there's an attack.
And it's important not to get supply blocked, so it should be built as soon as possible.
Yeah, exactly. Now we can build a salad, we chrono boost the salad.
Again, this one is for defending early pools and other stuff like that. And it's, of course, we want to attack with 3 zealots scouting our opponent.
So we get warp gate, a second salad, mothership core. I think we can build a second gateway because our minerals went up. We don't need a pylon because our nexus is finishing any moment.
Yes, that's very important. Some people build a pylon instantly and that's a mistake here, or there would be a mistake.
We build third gateway.
Again, remember, constant zealot production, constant pro production.
Yeah. Our third zealot is here arrived, so now we will attack with those 3 zealots. While we keep up our worker production. We can build a second pylon.
With 100 gas, we'll build a Twilight Council, right?
Yeah, exactly. Let's build a Twilight Council. And I think we can send out 1 worker to take our third base.
Yes.
So our opponent is Terran. He had lots of marines, but that's fine. Warp gate is done.
Should we now get all the gas? Or double forge?
Yeah, I think we can take the gases any moment. I want to wait like 10-20 seconds so we can make sure that we always have 16 probes mining.
Okay. I understand. So we need micro here, so our zealots don't die.
Yeah, just hiding behind the overcharge. I think it's gonna scout our third base.
We could... I don't know the word, or... Cancel it? Cancel is the right word. But he does not scout it, okay.
Yeah, I think he doesn't know about the third base. Bad scouting by him. Now we add double forge.
I have to admit, when we were bronze and silver in Wings of Liberty, this guy would have been gold. I think.
He is gold.
Okay, okay, he is gold. Sorry, yeah, you're right.
No, not good. I said he's gold. He's gold league.
But you're right. I'm sorry, major mistake. So we need now Templar's Archive and a robotics facility for observers. When both upgrades are working. And we should take gas. We should take gas at. Okay. You
like, let's do the charge attack first.
Okay.
We have 12 zealots with charge. We go and attack our opponent. While we take gas and everything. And build some pylons.
I think it's okay to take the gases at your third base a little bit sooner, because we want to build Archons. Charged Archon is a very powerful unit composition. If you did not see it, please take a look at my warp and drill videos, which are very important for this build, that you have a good warp in, but I think this guy will die to our start slot push.
Yeah, looks like he's dead.
Perhaps he will do some kind of job, so we should build one cannon or two cannons behind every... Okay, no, he will die now.
But yeah, the cannons are a good idea. They make you safe against mine drops.
And we should get a fourth base, because our main will be mined out pretty soon.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, as you can see, our charge attack killed them. And this game is pretty much over.
So the next attack is commencing if your one run is ready, and it is ready, and you have Archons. That depends on your scouting information, but we should try to make double upgrades constantly. Small mistake on our part here.
I think we need more gateways. We need so many gateways.
Yeah, I think you should build 5 per base. It seems a little bit excessive, but you guys won't have the mechanics which Mamba has, so you probably need more gates anyway. And when you practice the build order, oh now he flies around, okay, then we build phoenixes. Yeah. Because the game is over and we won square and fair, or fair and square.
I have no place to build my starports. There's a good place.
On On the next on the fourth base, you have plenty of room.
Okay, no, he taps out.
Okay.
Yeah, so he attacked us with a lot of Marines in the early game, but it was very hard committed on one base, I think. With Zealots and Overcharge, you're very safe. Just don't lose the Mothership Core, and you should be fine.
Okay. We'll
jump into the replay.
Yeah, we'll jump into the replay. Oh, we forgot to put on your in-game your how it is called.
No, the overlay.
Yeah, okay, but now it's
yeah,
we'll make it in the next game.
Yeah,
and I will.
It's not that important.
So we'll just take a look at his build order. I think this will be random stuff.
Yeah, this guy, he was already in the Gold League. We wanted to show you some games in Bronze and Silver first, I thought.
Yeah, perhaps we'll
perhaps
we'll get some opponents, at least Silver, I hope so. But
yeah, I hope so too.
Okay. This is some weird kind of 2-Rex, but he did not attack us with Marauders, and he did not do a double Medivac drop, so okay. This is a tech build, popular in Wings of Liberty and Heart of the Swarm, but not so popular anymore in Legacy of the Void.
Yeah, I think it's just maximum freestyle, because it doesn't have an orbital command.
Yeah.
If you don't have an orbital command at the 3-minute mark, you know,
it's a bad
freestyle.
build order.
Yeah. Like, he's spending his money, so that's good for him. But other than that, it doesn't really make sense.
Okay.
And while
so he's at one base, so of course he has more stuff than we do. He has more active forces, more army value, but forgets to build additional SCVs, which is very bad. He forgets to expand, and when his push does not make damage, the game is won.
Yeah, like, this game is super duper over. We have almost double his income. We are safe with our Mothership Core. We have enough energy for 3 overcharges. I think even 4. And yeah, as you can see, he's focusing very hard on his micro, and meanwhile his macro is flipping at home.
1k overmans incoming, and his micro is so bad he loses his stuff to our zealots. So basically you could have attacked him with all your zealots and put on overcharge and probes, and then the game would be over too. But of course this little bit of micro you should be able to execute it in silver or gold level yourself. 1k gas is incoming. Okay, I think we can speed it up a little bit from this now on. Okay, the charge, this will happen a lot in the lower leagues, that the charge attack will kill our opponents.
Yep, it's just... it was a basic macro game. We had more income, which means we have more army, which means he's dead.
Yes, and our upgrades are better too. And if your opponent begins to fly around like that, you can do whatever you like.
Yeah, like, just build star parts and search the buildings with phoenixes or void rays.
Void rays are okay to find, are okay too, but Phoenix would be a little bit quicker and find all of his buildings. So this, yeah, whatever you like, you can do whatever you like. Yeah, okay. Then thanks for listening. Mamba, do you want to say something for the first part?
Yeah, no, I'm happy that the strategy works as good as intended, and yeah, we will see how it works out in the future.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mamba, and I hope to see you soon.
Yeah, see ya, guys.
Dann den Stream ausmachen.